Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam
Good
warahmatullahi
morning. Greeting to all of us. We from Group A would like to present the result of our discussion. As for our group member, namely Reza Agnes, Agustin Restu, and Anggun Isnaini Avianti. Okay, the first will be delivered by Reza Agnes.
Recount text. Recount text is a text that tells about a story, action, or activity. Features of recount text. Using past tense such as when, departed, would, woke up. Using adverbs and adverbial phrases to express time, place, and manner, such as last September, Pari Island, on the second day. Using conjunction and time connectives to short events, such as and before, then after that. General structure of recount text. First, orientation tells about background information about who, where, when the incident or event occurred. Second is events, tells a series of events that occur in chronological order. Reorientation, closure of events. It can be the conclusion of the story, or the author can give an opinion about the story. Recount text example. When I was in the 7th grade, my school held a blog writing competition. I was enthusiastic to join the competition, but I didn't know how to create a blog and write on it. I browsed the internet on how to create a blog. I learned the procedure and applied it. Finally, I successfully created a blog and started writing a certain topic. Every day I wrote interesting topics about teens' life on my blog. Then I enrolled my blog with the committee. The committee needed a week to decide the winners, whom would be announced at the flag hosting ceremony. I really hope that I won. On the flag hosting ceremony, the master announced the winner and invited them to receive the prizes. However, he didn't mention my name. I failed in the competition. My friends cheered me up and encouraged me. They supported me to keep writing. When I arrived home, I browsed the winners' blogs. Their blogs were so amazing with interesting and up-to-date articles. No wonder they won the competition. The next day, I met them to learn how to make my blog more interesting. Then we decided to make a blog club. Several students joined our club. We discussed about how to import blogs and learn from the blogger expert. When I was in the 8th grade, we improved our blogs to gain money. We joined advertising networks and several clients advertised their products in our blogs. We use money to pay our school fee and save it. Until now, we are still active to write on our blogs and improve the blogs. Next. Cognitive level and scopes of the text. Number 1, social functions. The topics of the text is blog writing competitions. The text tells us about the writer's blog competition story when he or she was in high school. In accordance with the purpose of the context, the benefit of reading this text is to get information about the writer's story, to entertain the reader, and to provide information to the reader. Moral message: what we can learn from the text is not to give up, make our failures a way to improve our skills or strengths. Just like the writer, even though he failed in the competition, he still tried to improve his skills. 2. Text structure. The general structure of the text is orientation paragraph 1, events paragraph 2 to 4, reorientation paragraph 5. The background or backstory is the writer wants to join the blog's writing competition. 3. Language features. A word order, subject plus verbs plus objects. Example, I failed in the competition. Indefinite article, a or an. Example, my school held a blog writing competitions. Then we decided to make a blog club. Possessive pronoun. Example, their blogs were so amazing with interesting and up-to-date articles. Using past tense. Coordinating conjunctions. Example, I was enthusiastic to join the competition, but I didn't know how to create a blog and write on it. We joined advertising networks, and several clients advertise their product in our blogs. Derivative adjective. Example, enthusiastic, finally, successfully. Biographical context. Example, Picasso was one of the most outstanding and important artists of the 1900s. He is best known for his paintings. Almost every style in modern art is represented in Picasso works. Picasso was born in 1895 to 1901. He painted realistic work in traditional style. Then he entered what was called the Blue Period. During this time, he only used shades of blue in his paintings to show poverty he saw in Barcelona. After 1907, he entered into the style of Cubism. Among his well-known Cubist paintings are The Man with a Guitar, which depict the destruction of a Spanish town. Picasso died in 1973 in France. Next.
One social function. The topic of the text is about Picasso. The text tells us about Picasso's life story in accordance with the purpose of the recount text. The benefit of reading this text is to get information about the Picasso life story. 2. Text structure. The general, the general structure of the text is orientation, paragraph 1, events, paragraph 2, reorientation, paragraph 3. The background or backstory is Picasso is an artist and painter. 3. Language feature. Definite article example, then he entered what was called the Blue Period. Indefinite article example, among his well-known copies painting the Man with a Guitar, which depict the destruction of a Spanish tune. Demonstrative objective. Example, during this time. Possessive pronoun. Example, among his well-known cubist painting. He only used shades of blue in his painting to show poverty he saw in Barcelona. Using past tense, coordinating conjunction. Example, Picasso was one the most outstanding and important artist of the 1900. Derivative adjective. Example, realistic artist. Okay, that's our presentation. If there is more or less, we apologize profusely. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi